So this is the Bugout 130. This is a product from Overland Solar. This is their Bugout 130 military product here. And I recently purchased this to go down to Moab and charge my battery box over there. And the battery box is utilized to charge my Engel refrigerator freezer that's back here in the rear. I've got a lithium iron phosphate battery that's in the battery box. It's a 12 volt, 100 milliamp battery. And then I had to get a MPPT charger from Overland Solar, and it comes with a 20-foot cord, and then that goes to the solar or the MPPT, and then goes right into the SB50 Anderson connector port right here. I've set that battery up in the Arkpak battery box. That's a totally different video. But that battery box has been working great. Small footprint. I put it up right behind the driver's seat. I also that's where my Yeti goes. When I travel, I don't even hook up the battery to anything. I just leave it. When I get to the campsite and I know the weather's going to be good, I just basically hook it up, because this solar panel here just charges the battery up pretty fast. Right now I'm getting like 74 watts of input charge into that battery. And so the system works out great. This Bugout 130, very small footprint. It folds up into this little, kind of like a briefcase, so it comes all the way up to here. I take those clips off, and this part would actually fold over down into here. And then it has these cinch little clips. And I'll show you that in a different video. But yeah, I mean, it's a very, very small footprint for something that is so big. But yeah, this has been working out great for traveling, and easy to store in the Jeep. Doesn't take up any room. Very lightweight. Very indestructible, I would say. It blew off my roof down in Moab, and it put a tiny little crease, like right there. But it's just like you can't even tell. Like, it's still 100% functioning very well. So, and then the battery box, I'll make a video about that. Great tool to have. Either you can go with a dual battery system underneath your hood, or you can get a battery box, and that battery box actually you can put anywhere. When you get to the campsite, I have a sports SUV tent that I put on the rear, and it gives me a big platform actually out here to work in, and I can take the battery and I can put that out and put it in the tent, or I can put it on the side of the tent out of the sun and charge that battery. Bugout 130. You have these grommets. You have a grommet here, and then you have a grommet down on this end, on the end. So if you wanted to put this up on like a roof for the day, I highly suggest that you tack it down through the grommets. Otherwise, if a wind all of a sudden comes up, this thing is so lightweight that it could blow off. And then it has these little tags. There's two down here on this panel, 2 here, and then another 2 here, and then you have 2 up there. Right now, the sun's coming down at an angle like here. So 12:16, prime time for getting some solar energy. And then we're looking at 74 watts coming into the battery box here. And then down here, I have 13.5 volts on the MPPT solar charger and 4.9 amps. So yeah, and that's going into the battery. So I would say a very successful setup.